One Piece season 1, episode 5. Let's get into this episode.
I'm a pirate.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Stop.
Opposite.
Your training begins today.
Oh. So
First, lunch.
this happened when you already got the sky and everything, you know? No. Yeah. Fireback. Fireback.
Everybody okay? I think so.
No, not okay. Not even close to okay. Spaceport.
The left. Usopp, load the cannon in the barrel, light the fuse, then get the hell out of the way.
Oh no. You guys are just baited it. Seriously. Bake. Now you should just take those things and just throw them, you know, using it the way you use, you know, like when he punches somebody. You know what I mean. You're welcome.
You're his first mate. Kind of seems like that falls under your job description.
Come on, seriously.
Fine.
He doesn't want to do this.
Right. About the battle, you want to talk about it?
Nope.
Okay, good talk.
He's bad at this.
Fine to me.
Did you even ask him?
Yeah, he said he doesn't want to talk about it. I didn't even pressure him.
Smell that?
Smell what?
There's something on the breeze.
Is it this is like
Starboard!
this like a superpower or what is it?
3 degrees back to port!
Add food to the equation and suddenly he knows how to navigate.
What is that?
True.
Is that land?
Can't be. There aren't any islands anywhere near here.
Then I know what we're gonna do next.
Disguise the ship so the Marines can't find us?
Sail back to Sarah Village where it's...
We're gonna eat. We are gonna eat.
Let's eat!
Exactly. I know it. How would you want to eat?
at the bar.
It's now, would you? And who is that, sir?
Monkey D. Luffy?
Perhaps you've heard of him.
No, never heard of him.
Find a table
Yeah, I knew it!
in 3 weeks.
I wonder what kind of food they have here.
Now I'm hungry. I'm really, really hungry now. Ah, yeah, no. That's not enough. You need to add a little bit more meat in there.
Slowing the line.
Gonna wait for the sauce to cool.
I didn't see this on tonight's menu.
It's called imagination, Patty. I wouldn't expect you to understand.
You want to take this outside?
Are you asking me to dance? Because I've kind of had my own. No, madam.
Water.
Still sparkling mineral with ice or without, cubed or crushed?
Regular water in a regular glass. Thanks.
Right away.
Yes, yes. You know what they're thinking.
Your madam, would madam prefer her water in a crystal glass, or would a golden bowl be more madam style?
Nami's got a boyfriend.
You guys are the worst.
Yeah, I think she likes him too.
Damage report.
We're making progress, sir, but the ship is in need of repairs. We've got to shore up. Mihawk, did I catch you in the middle of something?
Oh, so he knows somebody who is a pirate, and he hunts pirates.
What can I do for you, Vice Admiral?
I have a request for you. One that suits your particular talents.
Who's the quarry? Doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
Yeah, I'm already afraid of him.
Oh, no. Don't underestimate this one. He's a wild card.
One moment.
Wow. Okay, so is he a pirate or not? He's a pirate, right? But why is he attacking other ships?
That's enough! Destroy my fleet. Why are you after me?
You woke me from my nap.
That's the reason. Seriously. Deadpool. Yeah, Deadpool style.
Such a disappointing final.
Guys have been a part of,
24 at least.
but that was a disaster. We were unprepared, uncoordinated. By all rights, we should be at the bottom.
Yeah, but you survived, so you celebrate. Yeah. You celebrate, you survived, you celebrate.
To ignore the elephant in the room right now?
Yeah, we talk about it, the uncle.
Your grandfather was a Marine, and not just any Marine, a Vice Admiral. I mean, I don't know about you two, but I didn't sign up for that.
You raided a Marine base.
So what were you thinking was gonna happen?
If I stole the map, no one would have known I was there. As opposed to wrecking a base commander's office.
You bill, sir.
And just roll over us. This crew, our crew, can handle anything.
Who the hell is Monkey D. Luffy?
You can handle everything, right?
You seem to be confused about the rules of the house, but Baratie doesn't offer credit. You eat, you pay.
I think you're confused. The meal has already been paid for. I just haven't given you the money yet.
Yeah, and how's that?
You can add it to my treasure tab.
And what, pray tell, is that?
I may not look like a big deal yet, but you're talking with the future king of the pirates.
It's not that good. The thing I would do, if I was him, I would use this uncle to his advantage, right?
I've got a better idea.
Wash the dishes.
I need a drink.
Yeah, now you're talking.
You, Mr. Future King of the Pirates, are going to be my new chore boy. You're going to pay off your debt washing dishes.
All of these?
For starters, you got to remember something. The meal you had with your friends, that's 1 year's worth of dishes.
Oh, yeah, no. I would just stop. If it was in one day, maybe.
Oi, what do you think you're doing?
Come on, old man. Enough's enough.
Put the jacket back on, little eggplant. You're not done with your shift yet.
Let me back on the line or I walk.
You can walk right back into the...
Butlers. What's a Vice Admiral going to do with us?
No, you don't get it. I can't get caught, not when I'm so close.
What? You need to tell us. You need to tell us now. Finish what you started.
Who's ready for another drink? My treat.
Now, who's hiding secrets?
Let me get your second best bottle of rum.
West Blue. North and South, they call it the Old Blue. Nobody knows where it is, but there's fish there that have never been seen. You know, rare seaweeds, spices that have never been tasted. It's a cook's paradise, and I'm gonna find it one day.
Oh, but if you join our crew, there's a high chance you might actually...
Look,
Okay, I thought you was gonna say that.
let some stubborn old man get in the way of...
It's behind me, isn't it?
Stand up to him. Tell him what you want.
It's more complicated.
Look, loves to eat. This guy can cook. I mean, what a perfect match. You cook for me, I'll provide whatever you need.
I was drifting out there for a week. You saved my life tonight.
You're not only a good cook, you're a good guy. If Seth doesn't appreciate you,
I've never heard of you.
They call me the Demon Pirate Hunter. But my lifelong dream is to best you in single combat and become the greatest swordsman in the world.
You're serious?
Oh, he's very much serious.
You'll see how serious I am.
Very well. Tomorrow at dawn. And when I'm done with you, Pirate Hunter, I'll take your captain.
So this is a good setup because they're all swordsmen, so I'm looking forward to this.
What the hell did you just...
And you are going to run away, so you shouldn't care about this. But I do have a feeling that he's not going to actually defeat him. I mean, I don't think so. He's a good fighter, I know. Zoro's very great. Well, I was, but...
Lousy at it, but at least you do as you're told in this kitchen.
If you think Sanji's gonna give up on his dream because of you, then forget it.
Excuse me?
You heard me. You may have banned him from the line, but you can't stop him from cooking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. This starving pirate washed up earlier, and you know what Sanji did? He cooked for him, right here in your kitchen, because your rules matter less to him than making sure a hungry man got fed.
Luffy, come on. It was better more of a secret than telling this guy, you know.
Luffy, we got a problem.
Maybe you can convince him to call it off.
I won't do that.
Did you see the size of that guy's sword? He will slice you into sashimi.
What's going on?
What the hell is that? I'm here for a sword fight.
I don't hunt rabbits with a cannon.
I'm no rabbit.
That remains to be seen.
This is so you. I mean, come on, that little knife. I want to see this, you know. At least he has to be good enough that he would be able to use the big one. Also, I think he ate, you know, the fruit. Maybe that's why.
God, you want to run, huh?
Hardly.
I told you, you know, I knew that it was not good enough yet. Oh, she came back.
Why don't you retreat?
I can't. That's more like it.
It was like, what the hell? A sword in the mouth? That's something new.
Magnificent.
This crew is gonna, you know, right? They're gonna try, right? They won't just stand and watch, right?
Soon for you to die. Grow strong and come find me. I'll be waiting.
Okay. Also, he's gonna leave Monkey there and just not do what he was told to do.
But
He's gonna be okay. Hey, Zoro, can you hear me? Said it's too soon for you to die.
Luffy, if I fail,
Zoro!
He's still alive, right? Yeah, he's still alive. He can't just die like that.
Zoro!
So that is episode 5 of One Piece. This episode, it does not end. It did not end, in fact, because there was a lot of things that, you know, were promised to happen in the episode, but it seems like that's going to happen in the next episode, especially with the pirate, no, the greatest swordsman. Now we knew from the fact that the moment that Zoro challenged him, we knew that he was not gonna win, no matter what. Like, especially with the scene that we saw him like fight the other pirates and just what he did to that ship with his own sword. There was no way that a normal human being with some kind of superpower, like wave and eat the fruit, can just go ahead and defeat him. No, that was not gonna happen. So it was more like a suicide. But at least he's been given another chance, and this time he has to train so hard. But my question is like, does he only need to train, or does he need to just eat a fruit, or just have somewhat of, I don't know. I don't think just being even a peak, a peak swordman, you can still win against someone who can just destroy ships with his swords. Like, serious, I don't think you can win. So until he has somewhat of an upgrade, not just improving his way of fighting, we just have to assume that you never win. I don't know how you would win, but at least he's got the white sword still there. I just think that was a little bit dumb, but now I'm waiting. I don't think it's going to happen the next episode. In general, I don't think it's going to happen next episode. Obviously, I think they're setting it for the final. I would expect it to happen in the final, because I do think this villain, this pirate, is someone that we're going to see in the final. Probably with the other one that Reina went the last episode, the one that is supposed to be probably see them in the final. Actually, they never killed any pirate, even the crown pirate. They didn't even kill him too. These two were out there. So who did they kill? I don't know. Anyway, just this episode in general, I don't think it's amazing as such, but it's a great episode. And one of the things why for me it is not really that amazing is that it does not end. The episode that doesn't feel like they're ending, they are always a little bit like, and that I was expecting, like, I did not just expect it to end like that. They're great setup, though. They're great setup. But this is a season, so should be expecting more episodes like this, So but it is what it is. It is exactly how it is going to be like that anyway. Now, there isn't really much to talk about this episode that I'm just realizing, they do get to the East Blue, we do get to see Monkey Do is sort of behind there. He actually did not review much about his backstory. He refused to talk about it, I don't know why, but he did refuse to talk about it. Just say, no, I don't want to talk about it. Obviously, we do see a backstory, like what happened in the past with the uncle saying that I'm gonna train you to become a marine and everything. He just never wanted him to become a pirate. It sort of explains why Monkey isn't really a bad fighter. He's a great fighter, and instead, he's a good fighter. Plus the additional powers he has, it's even amazing. So yeah, it makes sense now. But what my question is like, okay, so how are they going to sort of, deal with this kind of situation? Because this situation is, wait, are you going to kill your grandson or not? For me, that's the question. How are you going to kill your grandson? And I'm waiting for that scene where they could actually meet face to face and have, another dialogue, or how they're gonna deal with it, with Monkey saying, "Oh, I'm going to become the greatest pirate," and the uncle saying, "No, I'm gonna kill you, or I'm gonna arrest you, and I'm gonna." I don't know what he's going to do, but I'm just waiting for that. I thought I was gonna see that in this episode, but no, I shouldn't expect anything. But this episode is just introduced another character, the cook. It's good. Just have to a cook in the pirate. It's really amazing. You eat amazing food as long as you provide the ingredients. Anyway, he is going to be part of the crew. I can feel that. I mean, he did not reject, the offer that the man offered him. So I would expect him to say yes, in the next episode, or join. Because there's no point of living in a place where you're not really allowed to become a cook, even if you really are a good cook and you want to become a cook. So until then, yes, I think he's going to join. Personally, he should join if he really does want to make sure that his dream comes true. Because with the monkey, it's always like, just make sure that he's always trying to make sure that other people's dream come true, especially that he also has a wide dream, about One Piece and all that. So he's also going to be trying to make sure that other people's dreams will come true. Now the only dream for others is for that girl. I always forget her name, the red haired girl. We really don't know. we really don't know anything about her at this point. We just know that she's a thief. But we said that we really don't know anything. With this episode, there was sort of late information that was revealed about him. That she grew up in a small village. So there's that. And she had no friends. There's also that. So they said that yeah, we really don't know much about it. I think out of all the characters, our main characters, at least the Monkey to Luffy's crew, she's the one who's big mystery right now, because the rest we've sort of seen their backstory, but yeah, no, nothing, just empty. So yeah, I'm guessing that in the next 2 episodes, I think the next episode or the next episode after the next episode, yeah, we're gonna have to get a story behind it, because after that we're going to have the final, which is going to be episode 8, unless if they don't really end it. You know what? I think I should lower my expectations about the final. I think in the final, Monk is not going to win. It's not going to become king of the pirates. That's just not going to happen. I think that is going to happen like, I don't know, 5 or 4 seasons from now. Yes, 5 or 4 seasons from now. Otherwise, if he does become the king of the pirates in the final episode, what is going to happen in season 2? Because I do know that season 2 is going to happen. This show was a big hit, so they're going to try to make sure that there's a season 2. So if he does not, like, if he does become, what is going to happen? I don't feel like they're going to do that. So I don't know. I feel like in the final we're going to sort of get somewhat of a feeling that this is a final, but not the final of him becoming the king of the pirates and getting the One Piece, but somewhat going to kill maybe the swordsman, great swordsman, or I don't know, something that sort of feels like the final, but it's not exactly the final. Do you get what I'm saying? If you've seen the final, I think you get what I'm saying. But this is exactly what I think is going to be the final. So anyway, guys, episode 5, right? Yeah, I think it's episode 5. It's a great continuation of the entire series, and for that I do like it, and I'm looking forward to the next episode. So guys, if you like my reaction, make sure that you do leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what do you really think about this episode. That being said, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.